What's up, everybody on YouTube? Today we're going to do black pastel combos. Uh, I found a ton of black pastel combos on Morph Market and only a few that I thought were impressive on Instagram. Black pastel is kind of one of those genes that's really popular. A lot of people are using it in their projects. It's got a lot of versatility to it. So I'm really excited to use it in my projects, and I hope this video will help you guys decide on what projects you want to do with black pastel. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Everyone hit the like button, turn on your notifications, comment down below. All right, let's get started. All right, this first one we have is a banana black pastel butter pinstripe. I found this on World of Ball Pythons. What happened was I found this on Morph Market and they had a really bad picture of it, but they had a link to this, so this is a really cool snake. I really like this combo. Probably one of my favorite black pastel combos. Alright, this next one is a Mojave 100% Het Ghost Bongo Black Pastel. Bongo and black pastel go really well together. Look at how amazing this snake looks. Incredible. This one sold for $1,500. This one is a yellow belly leopard 50% Het lavender albino black pastel. Crazy pattern on it. Gotta love it. Let's see, this one sold for $600. Alright, this is one of my favorites too. This is an Orange Dream Cypress Banana Black Pastel. What an amazing looking snake. Crazy. Love this snake. This one sold for $10,000. Alright, this one is a black pastel calico spot nose 100% het pied. And calico and black pastel go really well together. Calico is giving you that like pixelated grainy appearance. Usually it's it's either orange or white or a combination of both. A lot of times you can find calicos that are high white, but this one looks like just the right combination of orange and white, and it goes great with the black pastel. Really cool pattern. Black pastel calico spot nose 100% het pie. This one sold for $700. This one is one of my favorites too. This is a banana pinstripe inchy black pastel 100% het ghost. I mean, the thing is almost completely orange. Freaking love this snake. It's like neon orange. So this one sold for $1,200. This one is a banana pinstripe black pastel. Really neat. Nice colors, nice pattern. This one sold for $600. This one is a cinder ghost black pastel. And I really like cinder with the black pastel. It makes a really cool pattern. And then you got ghost, which makes it have that faded look. Really neat. Love this snake. This one sold for $4,500. That's crazy. Wonder why it's so expensive. Maybe because of the cinder. I mean, ghost is recessive, so usually recessives are a little bit more, but either way, cool looking snake. This one is a genetic stripe Mojave black pastel orange ghost, so it's double recessive. Crazy pattern. Love how solid it looks. This one sold for $900. Then we have a black pastel clown lesser, and this one sold for $1,350. This one is a 100% het genetic stripe, 100% het clown, black pastel, yellow belly, red stripe. Love this snake. Red stripe made it have a really cool pattern. Usually gives you that, red stripe usually gives you that like bubble, like these patterns in the middle. This is kind of what it looks like. But but usually the alien heads are a little bit bigger than that, and it's usually like darker or like a light brown. But for some reason, when you mix it with black pastel, it gives you that really cool faded color from top to bottom. And I'm sure Yellow Belly gave it that kind of flaming at the bottom too, so really neat snake. This one sold for $5 grand. That's crazy. It'll be interesting to see once this is bred to a visual genetic stripe or clown or both. I mean, it's going to look totally different. Let's see, this one is a GHI Candy Black Pastel. I love the light colors on this, and the pattern's crazy too. This one sold for $1,500. This one is a red stripe pastel cypress black pastel. Looks like the cypress really broke up the pattern. Because I did show you a red stripe black pastel that looked totally different than this. But this is a cool looking snake. This one sold for $2,500. This one is a cypress red stripe black pastel. And it looks different than the other one because it doesn't have pastel in it. But either way, a really cool pattern. This one sold for $2 grand. This one is a banana hurricane pewter. I love the swirls, hurricane swirls with the orange. Really neat. This one's a pinstripe Mojave Orange Dream Black Pastel Fire. Not a bad looking snake. This one sold for $750. Doesn't even look like it has Orange Dream in it. There's no orange. This one's a black chocolate peanut butter Oreo Blizzard. So it's a yellow belly calico black gene and then black pastel. I've never even heard of black, so that's probably the reason why I showed it on here. But this one sold for $750. Pretty unique looking snake. This one's an Orange Dream Banana Black Pastel. Look at these colors. Isn't that crazy? Love it. How could you not like that snake? This one sold for $1,200. This one is a Yellow Belly Cypress 100% Het Clown Black Pastel. Kind of has like a Mojave look to it. Either way, it's a pretty snake. This one sold for $2,500. This one is a Yellow Belly Leopard Asphalt Black Pastel. One of my favorites. Sold for $3,200 Canadian dollars. Man, it looks like a lightning thunderstorm. Dope looking snake. This one is a Banana Spectre Mahogany Black Pastel 100% Het Pied. Pretty neat. So you got two dark genes. I don't think Spectre is a dark gene. So two dark genes, two light genes. This one sold for $1,950. This one's a Banana Yellow Belly Black Pastel Super Orange Dream. Nuts. Love how bright orange it is. And what's crazy is that Banana, Yellow Belly, and Orange Dream are all light colored genes for the most part. So just having black pastel in there really, it has a good contrast from dark to light, which you wouldn't think it would. This one sold for $3 grand. This one's a black pastel bongo, that insane pattern. That's a good combo. I think this snake has a lot of potential. This one sold for $1,250. This one is a Trick Leopard Black Pastel Orange Dream Fire 100% Het Clown. Really bright and cool pattern. This one sold for $4 grand. This one is a GHI Black Pastel Mojave 50% Het Ghost, 50% or 66% Het Clown. I like this like faded alien head look. Really neat. Let's see. This one sold for $750. This one is a Banana Pinstripe Black Pastel Confusion. Probably one of my favorite black pastel combos. Really cool colors. Although it's hard to see any type of confusion pattern. And if you zoom into it, okay, maybe not. Maybe it's got a lot going on. It's a cool snake. This one sold for 2,600. All right, that's the one I just showed you. All right, this is the banana mahogany black pastel 100% hemp hide. I don't know what that is. This one sold for $1,250. This one is a Orange Dream KRG black pastel lesser, and I've only seen KRG like one other time. Either way, what a crazy looking snake. You can definitely tell it has lesser in it. But I mean, like this is the only orange that it has on it. So I wonder what it looked like if it was super orange dream. This one sold for 1,300. This one's a banana orange dream black pastel yellow belly. Pretty cool. It sold for 1,500. This one's a black pastel cinder fire. Not a bad looking snake. Really busy. It almost looks like it has bongo in it. I wonder if that's the cinder doing that. It's gotta be. This crazy pattern. Alright, this one's a Spectre Cypress Black Pastel. If I had this snake, I would want it to have orange dream in it. Because imagine these colors being orange instead of it being like a yellowish color. Ozzy made one that looks like this that is orange and it has orange dream in it, but I don't know what genes. I've showed you it before. Yeah, Ozzy made this one too, so really cool. Cypress, I really love that gene. It's got a lot of pattern creating properties to it. I did actually make a Cypress video. You guys should check it out. I'll put a link up there. A lot of people like that video. This one sold for $2,000. This one is a Orange Dream Yellow Belly Black Pastel 100% Het Clown. It's crazy how dark it is with just one dark gene, Black Pastel. Yellow Belly and Orange Dream. Huh, I wonder what it'll look like when it's bred to a visual clown. This one sold for $2,500. This one is a black head, black pastel, 100% hemp hide. I love how dark this snake is. Really crisp pattern. Like the dark head. This one sold for $1,500. This one is a yellow belly mahogany black pastel, 100% hemp hide. Looks like a gardener snake. This one sold for $1,800. Looks like the mahogany is making it have that almost like cypress look to it. Interesting. This one is a banana calico orange dream black pastel yellow belly. What a great combo. Calico, because I showed you guys one that was banana orange dream black pastel yellow belly, but Calico just gave it a completely different look. It gave it a better like dark to white contrast, and it looks like a highway. It's crazy. This one sold for $3,000. This one is a leopard spot nose black pastel, and it sold for $800. That's 3 dark genes, and it's still got the perfect amount of light and darkness to it. This one's a banana black pastel mahogany. Not a bad looking steak. This one's a leopard coral gold black pastel 50% hemp hide. I love black pastel and coral glow or banana. Such a great combo. This one sold for $1,500. This one is a yellow belly GHI black pastel. Definitely tell that it has 2 dark genes in it. Not a bad looking snake. This one sold for $850. This one is a pastel GHI black pastel Mojave 100% het albino, 100% het ghost. I have no idea where they're trying to go with this project. I mean, if you bred it to a visual albino ghost, I mean, it's going to look totally different. I don't know. It seems like it would be too many genes. This one sold for $700. This snake looks cool. I mean, it's pretty unique. Gray with the white stripe down the back. Wonder what would happen if you did genetic stripe for that. This one's a black pastel, pinstripe, banana, possible leopard. Pretty neat. I like it. This one's a yellow belly spectre, banana, black pastel. So it's got 3 light colored genes to black pastel, and it still looks relatively darker than what you would think. Maybe not. Still a cool pattern. This one sold for $995. This one's a Spider Mojave Black Pastel Orange Ghost. I love Orange Ghost. If this snake didn't have Orange Ghost in it, I wouldn't like it. I think it needs more orange dream, like more orange snakes, like Orange Dream. This one sold for $750. This one is a yellow belly pinstripe black pastel lesser fire. Not sure why they put so many light colored genes in it, but it's pretty unique looking. I'll give him that. I wonder what genes make up the kingpin. Is it pinstripe lesser or pinstripe fire or yellow belly? This one sold for $700. This one's a leopard Mojave black pastel bongo. Pretty good combination. This one sold for $1,400. This one's a pinstripe pastel bongo. Not a bad looking snake. Sold for $550. This one's a bamboo black pastel. I like how the black pastel kind of broke up the pattern of the bamboo. Really neat. Looks like the snake had bites taken out of it. This one sold for $750. This one's a lavender albino black pastel 100% het pied. I love what lavender albino and black pastel do. It's just the perfect amount of orange and white and a crazy pattern. This one sold for $1250. This one's a yellow belly Mojave black pastel fire. It sold for $700. This one's a yellow belly spider possible het caramel albino ghost black pastel. Crazy colors. Normally I don't like spiders, but this one is pretty unique looking. Crazy colors. It's got that like yellow glowing stripe down the back, and it's like highlighted with orange. Really neat. Wonder what would happen if you put calico into that, because it already looks like it has calico. This one sold for $700. This one's a black pastel cypress trick. I think this snake has some potential. Imagine if you put hurricane into this, or like puzzle. Be pretty neat. This one's a lesser pinstripe GHI black pastel. 2 dark genes, 3 dark genes to 1 light colored gene. So yeah, I would expect it to look like that. This one sold for $650. This one is a 66% het desert ghost, 50% het clown ghost black pastel. When you look up close to it, it really has great color. I love the browns. This one didn't sell. It was posted for $750. This one's a black pastel Enchi calico yellow belly. And I love the high white calico on this. I love how it just switches in the middle of the snake to a different pattern. This one's a black pastel calico champagne. Not a big fan of champagne, but how could you not like this snake? It's got gray, a faded gray with orange, an orange stripe down the back, and almost an orange head. This one sold for $900. This one's a yellow belly black pastel orange dream calico fire. And when you blow this up, look at the pattern on it and how bright it is. I think this snake has a lot of potential. If you put like cypress or bongo into this, that would be neat. Or puzzle. Or hurricane. Let's see, that one sold for $800. This one's a banana ghost black pastel. Love that burnt orange look. That one sold for $800. This one's a coral glow Enchi black pastel. It's not a bad looking snake. I like it. This one's a genetic stripe albino black pastel. I like this snake just because it's orange. And it's got a cool like orange stripe with it, the stripe having highlighted white on the side of it. I don't know what else you could really do with this combo though, since albino kind of overtakes the pattern and coloring, or just the coloring. That one sold for $1,000. This one's a Confusion Black Pastel Spot Nose. It looks exactly what I would think it would look like. I don't know where you would go with this snake. I mean, obviously you'd put like a pattern enhancer of some sort. That one sold for $1,200. This one's a pastel, black pastel clown. Really cool pattern and coloring. It sold for $1,200. This one's a gravel yellow belly black pastel. A little too light for me, but I do like the stripe down the back. It needs some more dark jean in it. That's crazy that it looks, it's gravel and black pastel are dark jeans, so the yellow belly for some reason just made it too light. I don't understand that, the 2-to-1 dark to light jean. This one sold for $1,200. This one's a KRG black pastel lesser 100% het pied. I wonder if the KRG is making the pattern crazy like that. Because I think if you took it out, it would look similar to this, but not have that like squiggly stuff in it, I think. And I don't know how much the het pied is really influencing the pattern on it. Either way, it's a cool snake. It sold for $1,300. This one's a leopard black pastel 100% het clown. I'm curious to see what it'll look like when it's bred to a visual clown, because it's already got a crazy pattern. It's going to look completely different. This one sold for $1,250. This one is a satin mahogany black pastel lesser 100% het pied. It looks like that other lesser black pastel that I just showed you. I wonder what satin does to it. This one sold for $1,250. I think that's the same snake I showed you. Sorry about that. This one's a spot nose black pastel 100% het clown. And when it's bred to a visual clown, it's going to look totally different. Nothing too like crazy about this snake, but I like spot nose, and I think that black pastel and spot nose are a good starting point. This one sold for $1,750. This is a yellow belly asphalt black pastel, sold for $1,650. They call this a black pastel freeway. Not bad. This one's a black pastel cinder, and I think this snake definitely has some potential. It's already got a cool pattern. It's only 2 genes. Put some other different genes in there that are like pattern enhancers. That would be cool. This one's a 100% het VPI Xanthic 100% het clown black pastel, and this thing almost looks like a puzzle, like the coloring on it. It's crazy. I think the VPI Xanthic and the het VPI Xanthic and het clown influenced the pattern, because this is not what a regular black pastel looks like. I like it. I think this snake has some potential. It sold for $1,500. This one's a black pastel clown, and it sold for $1,500. This one's an Enchi Hidden Gene Woma black pastel. Sold for $1,500. This one's a mahogany black pastel 100% het pied. It sold for $1,450. This is an Orange Dream KRG black pastel. I like the KRG gene. I think it has something to do with the pattern being that cool. This one sold for $1,300. This one's a yellow belly spectre black pastel. I love this super. They call it a black pastel super stripe. I like the super stripe. Super stripe is yellow belly and spectre. I'm almost positive. It's a big boy. 3,400 grams. Oh, that's a girl. Man, this one sold for $2,000. So Orange Dream Calico Yellow Belly Black Pastel. Dope looking snake. It's got a white belly. Pretty neat. This one sold for $2,000. This one's a Confusion Black Pastel. It needs some light colored genes in there. Really cool pattern though. It sold for $1,800. This one is a het ghost, 50% het ghost, hurricane black pastel. You can't even tell it has hurricane in it. There's like no swirls. So, which is interesting because you know, now you know that if you're going to put Black Pastel and Hurricane together, they're not going to give you what you think that you would want. I wonder if you put Super Hurricane, if it was a Super Hurricane, it would show those hurricane swirls. Either way, at least you know. Maybe there's some variability, and someone could actually produce one that has swirls with the Hurricane. This one sold for $17.50. This one is a Hurricane Pastel, 66% Het Clown Black Pastel. See, in this one too, it doesn't really have Hurricane swirls, and that's kind of a swirl, but definitely looks like a black pewter. I don't know if I'd want to use Black Pastel and Hurricane together after seeing these two snakes. This one sold for $3,000. This one's a Black Pastel Banana Gene Carrier Wahoma Ball Python. I don't even know what that means. Gene Carrier. Banana Gene Carrier. Weird. So it's a Banana Black Pastel Woma. This one is a Black Pastel Leopard Yellow Belly Double Het Hypo Desert Ghost 50% Het Clown. Sold for $2,000. This one's a Wookie Black Pastel Yellow Belly Clown. Nothing too crazy. This one's an Astro Black Pastel Yellow Belly Trick. I think it's a good starting point. Put some pattern enhancers under this snake and maybe another light color gene. I don't know. This one is a Acid Black Pastel. You can definitely tell it has acid in it. I don't know where you would go with this snake. This one sold for $6,500. And this one is a Yellow Belly Black Pastel, which I think has some potential. This one sold for $6,500. That's crazy. But that was back in 2017. It's crazy that it sold for that much, for only 2 genes. Alright, moving on to the Instagram pictures. Only have a few, but this one is a Bamboo Black Pastel Orange Dream Spider. But it says it has Mojave in it. Yeah, and GHI, yeah. Who knows what the snake has in it. I hate it when people put all that into it. Oh, we put Black Pastel, Bamboo, possibly Yellow Belly. I love this snake. It's a cool looking snake. I don't know why people put hashtags of genes that the snake doesn't include. That irritates me. But I love this snake. Bamboo Pastel, or Bamboo Black Pastel, possibly Yellow Belly. It's gotta have Yellow Belly in it, because, I don't know. This one is a Black Pastel Ultramel Het Pied. I love the orange Ultramel color to it. Pretty neat. I think that's a good combo. I think this has a lot of potential. I think if you had like hurricane swirls in it, that would be dope. Or if you put like puzzle into it, it would be cool too. This one is, let's see, I asked them yesterday what combo it is, and they didn't respond. Thank you. But it says hashtag Orange Dream, hashtag Yellow Belly, hashtag Black Pastel. So it's a cool snake. I like these colors and the pattern. This one is a Black Pastel Yellow Belly Orange Dream. Pretty snake. I'd love to have one of these. A lot of potential, I think. This one is a Black Pastel GHI Mojave possible Het Pied. I love that faded look to it. It's pretty neat. This one is Black Pastel Calico. I had to message them to make sure. That's pretty cool. Only 2 genes and it looks really neat. It looks like it has clown in it. This one is a Black Pastel Calico. Isn't that crazy? So wait, let's see. Yeah, and so look how much different it looks than this. How? How does it look so different? I don't understand. Okay, so he said this is a Flora Fauna line calico, which I've never even heard of that. Either way, it's an awesome looking snake. This one's a black pastel cypress red stripe. Pretty neat. This one's a black pastel leopard confusion. A lot of dark genes. And lastly, this is a black pastel Enchi hurricane. See what I mean? You put the hurricane in there and there's no swirls. I'd be pissed if I paid for that hurricane and didn't have it show up. It's got cool colors to it though. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and we will see you tomorrow.